What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? I wish y'all could see those. Look, don't come here with all that barking. Today is Wednesday and I am late. This is a later stream because I had an appointment this morning, but I told Bobby I'm gonna go live. It's gonna be later. We got stuff to do. So today is Wednesday evening, and I want to see what time worked good for us. Um, I hope y'all have had an amazing day, week. It has been beautiful and busy around here. We have shipped out for 3 days straight, and then we are off to Homesteads of America in Virginia on tomorrow. So we will resume shipping on Tuesday because Monday the post office is closed. So if you've purchased products from us over the last few days, make sure you check your emails, check your spam. It may be in spam, but our system automatically send out emails with your tracking number when I print out your ticket. So, I was thinking, what I do with my notes? Today we're gonna talk about hormone imbalance. It affects so many, if not all of us, in some way, and sometimes we don't even know how or recognize it. So we're gonna chat about that for a few minutes. Good morning. It's not morning. It's not morning. Hello, soil family. When I go places, sometimes it be like 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm like, good morning. It's not morning. Hello, soil family. If y'all can do me 3 favors. First, I want to make sure you are following or subscribed. It is totally free to follow or subscribe. Now, we do have membership sites where you can um, join our channels. It does cost a monthly fee, but to hit that follow or subscribe, it is totally free. Make sure you share this live out because it can help somebody if they have hormone issues. And comment. Double tap the screen on YouTube and make sure you comment. Let us know hashtag replay if you are catching a replay, or let us know where are you tuning in from. We love to see where you tuning in from. Bobby, definitely go back and catch all of the comments. Yeah, it's definitely morning somewhere. One of these days, I'm gonna be in one of them countries where y'all gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm winding down," and I'm like, "I'm winding up," because our day just started. One of these days. Um, I would like to know. So we have a book, Adventures in Homesteading. Oh, I don't even have it on my own wall. But we do have a book called Adventures in Homesteading, and it do have some of our remedies in it. Um, Now we are in the process of writing our second book, which will be more detailed and have a whole lot of home remedies in it. We putting some of everything in this book. So it will take us a little while longer because like I'm still working on my cayenne chapter, which I've been working on cayenne chapter for a few months now. So it will take a little while. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, the comments moving fast. I was going to read that too. What's good for memory? Birmingham. Um, So a good thing when it comes to memory, sometimes we just dehydrated. Like there's a book called "I'm Not Sick, I'm Thirsty." Oh, now I want to pull all the books down, but I'll link it later. There's a book about people being thirsty. Sometimes we are not sick; we are just thirsty. So when we have memory loss, dementia, Alzheimer's, things like that, or just brain fog, sometimes we need water. With that water, we may need a little bit of magnesium or nutrients. Redmond real salt is good to be able to help with that. So look into the benefits of drinking your water properly because that's what we don't do. We consume water, but we sometimes don't consume enough and it's not the proper way. So I appreciate you, Mary. My mom's name is Mary. Um, so we're gonna talk about the thyroids too. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can get it without pulling everything down. You're not sick, you're thirsty. Most of us are just thirsty and not sick. But you can find this book on Amazon. Ooh, it's good. It's good. What's good for hot flashes? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Something that is good for something like hot flashes. This candle smells good. Where did I get it from? Bobby's cousin wedding. Ooh, that's nice. Um, so hormone imbalance. Majority of us deal with hormone imbalance um on a daily basis. What's good for kidneys if you're on dialysis? So I'm gonna name three things. Um, good, good. I'm glad you got your salt. So look into the benefits of parsley seeds, celery seeds, and couch grass for the kidneys. Look into the benefits of that. Most of us deal with hormone imbalance and don't even know it. Our kids and everyone. The foods we eat, just life in general, work, the things we watch on TV, things that we listen to, they can throw the hormones off. Hey, Doris, I am great today. Couch grass, Couch grass. It is good for the kidneys also. Um, Comfrey is good for healing the bones. So most of us have these hormone imbalances just because of life, period. Some of us have these hormone imbalances just because we are getting older. Um, our website, yep, good. blackstropical.com. I'm gonna drop it because I don't know if my husband actually listening yet. Um, and I'm gonna name some of the things. So what I do, when I do my research, I always get my um notebook and I write down things so I can remember. When I write it down, I can retain it better. But then I also study a lot. Like I do deep dives in different things. So hormone imbalance was one because I am a middle-aged woman and I've had a hysterectomy. I wish I knew this before I had my hysterectomy a few years ago. But here I am. You know, life is great still. God is good. I am healthy and still moving, so I have no complaints. But I wish I have known this information so I could have made better choices for myself or different choices for myself. Um, so hormone imbalance. This is what some of the benefits or some of the symptoms you may have or your loved ones may have if they suffer with hormone imbalance. This is possible. Hair loss, weight gain, acne, fatigue, infertility, irregular cycles, hot flashes, sleep issues, fibroids, early cycles. You know, we should cycle in our teens, 15, 16, but unfortunately our girls will start cycling very early, might 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They shouldn't be. Cysts, low sperm count, polyps, depression, erectile dysfunction or ED, heavy cycles, skin tags, dry skin, vaginal dryness, painful cycles, headaches, cancer, tension, thyroid issues, prostate issues, heart disease, fibroids, and more. Um, please do your own research. I cannot give medical advice. I'm only having, 10, right? Um, we gonna only have a conversation. And I say that 9, 10, that's too young for cycles, but it's happening. When we should be, our girls should be playing with dolls and doing hair and, the little girly stuff, not us teaching them how to properly care for themselves when their cycle come on. Like my cycle was rough, but I came on I started at 10. Um, but my mom did her thing. She made sure I was good and comfortable. I was at school when it happened, and that's so embarrassing. But I had no clue. I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but okay. Um, so those are some of the issues we may run across when we have fibroids. Now, there are things we can do to help with the symptoms, to ease the symptoms. That we talk about hot flashes, menopause issues, because of the food. Yeah, absolutely. And chicken is a big one. I always tell people when they have um hormone imbalance issues, I say be careful of the chicken. I will cut out chicken and see if you can't get some backyard chicken, if you can't raise your own chickens or get chickens from a trusted farmer, like we go to Hunter to get our chicken because we don't raise them anymore. I would cut chicken out. I don't trust any grocery store chicken, you know. Now, when I eat out, I love chicken. So there's my 15-20% of life happening. But for the most part, if we eating chicken at home, it is no antibiotics, no steroids, and it ain't because the pack told me so. We go to Walmart or these other stores, Publix, wherever you go, and it say no hormones, no steroids, no antibiotics. Why you got to tell me that? It shouldn't be in the chicken, right? But they tell you that and make you believe it's not there, and then we all off whack. Now we can eat things like um cauliflower, cabbage, collards, those brassicas. We are coming up on brassica season. I think they call it cruciferous plants. Broccoli is my favorite, which is also broccoli has cancer fighting properties in it also. But broccoli is my favorite brassica. Um, but cauliflower, cabbage, all those things are good to help balance off the hormones also. So things like vitamin B, um, flaxseed is good for what's wrong with the chicken. You eat a lot of it. So the problem with the chicken is it's full of antibiotics, steroids, and chemicals that our body don't recognize. And they'll say it's not in the chicken, but that's what we eat most of in the United States is chicken. Then they'll tell you that it doesn't no antibiotics, no steroids, no something else that it'll say on the pack. But 9 times out of 10, they were treated with steroids or some type of antibiotic or something. And when they butcher the chickens out, in your mind, they don't flush the chicken system of these things. So when you consume that chicken, you consuming the stress, the antibiotics, the steroids, and it's throwing us off. It's cheap. We buy a lot of it. We eat a lot of it. Um, I like not seasoned salt, onion powder, Tabitha Brown seasoning has no salt. Yeah, so what we look for in seasonings is things like the anti-caking agents also. So if it got an anti-caking agent in it, try to stay away from that. We use Redmond seasonings and their salt, which is good for you. This is all of the nutrients and vitamins that you need. Now, God provided us with all this stuff. Long as man hadn't tinkered with it, it's usually safe for us. But when man come and tinker with things because we're gonna make it better or we're gonna make more so that we can provide more people with it, that's when we have a problem. So this salt comes from a mine in Utah that is unbothered other than Redmond's going in and getting their salt out of it. They don't add anything to it. They don't take anything from it. How can I get some pain relief oil? So our website is blackstropical.com. Yeah, so even with the turkeys, we don't eat a lot of turkey. Most people don't eat a lot of turkey until the holidays, but you want to be careful with all your meat. So even our beef, anything that you buy, you want to make sure you getting some good meat. So when you go in a store and you see beef and it say grass fed, stay away from it. Because what that is telling you is sometime it might have been throughout his life, it may have been fed some grass. So maybe one day it was fed grass. You want grass fed, grass finished, 100% grass fed beef is what you want. This is Redmond Real Salt. I just got these little pocket shakers. I keep them everywhere in my pocketbook. I have them in my aprons. This one's sitting up on the table. I'm gonna drop the link for Redmond, and then I'm gonna go back because I saw something I wanted to respond to. Maybe I don't have it anymore. So, babe, if you listening, oh, there you go. Okay. So that's Redmond's link. If you shop through that link, you can get 15% off of your entire order anytime you order. So, mm, oh, Powerhouse Tea Blend. We will work on tea blends after we come back from Virginia, Miss Vanessa. So in the next 2 weeks or so, we'll have tea blends back in stock for a limited time. Okie dokie. So the what's good for inflammation. So it's something that you eating. When our skin react to something, so what she said was what's good for inflammation in the body that causes little pimples that get big and are painful. So that's something we eating or using on our body. So you want to make sure you use chemical free soaps, lotions or moisturizers or whatever you use, you want to make sure it is chemical free. So um so for hormones, you can consume things like flaxseed that can help you balance off the hormones also. Again, so staying away from pills, making sure you eat organic meat, plastics are a big one, and no chemicals. These things help add to our hormone imbalance issues. Yes, excessive sugar will make the skin react. So staying away from things like that. We do sell a wild yam cream that we use. I use it 3 weeks on and 1 week off. So from the 1st till the 21st, I use wild yam cream. So every morning when I get up, I'll rub a pea-sized amount on my neck. In the evenings, I'll rub a pea-sized amount on my inner thigh. I mean, my inner wrist. I do the inner thighs, the breast, the belly, but you just rotate these areas for 3 weeks. And then you take 1 week break. I do the 1st to the 21st because I don't have a cycle. So from the 21st until the 1st of the month, I automatically take my break just so I don't forget or be confused about it. If you have a cycle, you want to use that week to break. For our young ones and men can use it every day, pea-sized amount. We do sell wild yam cream. It's available at blackstropical.com. What can help with COPD? Mullein. Look into the benefits of mullein. Mullein is great for the lungs and it will help out tremendously. I'm a truck driver. Animals are raised. If you eat meat, get it from a local farmer. Yes. Yeah. And I'm telling you, it's our food mainly that throw our hormones off. People are angry and sad and depressed, stressed out. That's our food. That's our food. What can we use for plastic detox? It's just flushing your system out. Bitter herbs are good to detox and flush your system out, but the best thing you can do is increase your water uptake, and bitter herbs like dandelion, um, wormwood, all those are good detox. My husband, lack of medication, on lots of medication, yeah. So can you use wild cream if you had breast? Yes, and actually there are studies that breast cancer is sometimes because of the hormones being off. So I would definitely use the wild yam cream to keep the hormones balanced off so you can keep that away. Um, is ivermectin at farm ranch stores safe for him? Yes, it is. Ivermectin that you buy from a Tractor Supply or Ace Hardware, somewhere like that, is safe for human. It was approved by the USDA in the 70s, like 40 something years ago, for human use. But the box will tell you humans not to use it. I did a video this morning. I was telling my husband, I said the neighbors got a huge grapefruit tree. I said, I'm gonna make a video when me and Thor are walking. And I did this morning and I talked about how they'll say, don't eat grapefruit if you're on blood pressure medicine. Why is that? And they'll tell you, oh, no, 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 you don't want to eat grapefruit. Well, because it's going to naturally drop your blood pressure. But then there's the medicine too. It's just like cayenne. So you have to pick and choose your battle wisely, and you got to read between the lines. Most of the time, they tell you don't do what's good for you, but do what's not good for you. They got to make money, and if they tell you, "Oh yeah, ivermectin can do this, that, and the third," how much money is that gonna make them? So rather than that, they'll scare the crap out of you and make you feel like this is all I can do to save my life or save my loved ones, and you robbing Peter to pay Paul and trying to pay them for these crazy things that they want to inject in your body. When people are diagnosed with cancer, they inject your body with all types of crap, especially sugar. One thing we should not ingest or have is sugar when we are fighting, especially cancer. Why would they inject sugar in your body to make it glow? So the cancer will glow. They can see it. But what is that doing to it? Are we feeding it? Are we feeding a monster? But meanwhile, they'll tell you to cut it out. I mean, you just gave me a big dose of it. So some things everything, we should do our own research. But some things we got to read between the lines because it's crazy. Massive hair loss is probably hormone imbalance. Now, again, hair loss is one of the big symptoms of a hormone imbalance. You can use something like botana oil. We have not made it to Thailand yet, but we are going to Thailand so that we can get our own botana oil straight from the island to be able to provide for you all. We just haven't made that trip yet. But you can use botana oil to help strengthen the hair or help your hair grow back. It does take a little while for it to start kicking in, but it will help grow your hair. Acid reflux, look into the benefits of cayenne pepper, but it's probably just a hormone imbalance. Again, I will cut back on chicken. I will be very careful of chicken. The castor oil helping my neuropathy in my feet. Good. Just stay at it and sometimes add a little bit of cayenne pepper to it. It will help tremendously. It will help. So sell that oil. The botana oil, we don't sell botana oil yet. Bobby and I plan to go to the island soon so we can get our own botana oil. We don't like to, one thing about us is we try to grow majority of our herbs to make the things that we sell. So with botana oil, we don't grow the American palm, and we won't be able to process the nuts or the fruit to make the oil. But if we go to Thailand, we can get it direct from the source, and we know that it's real, hadn't been tampered with, because they do that in the United States. They play with all our stuff. So our plan is to go there and get it and then be able to provide it with you all. But we want to go and connect with the makers and see the process. So that's the plan. And then we'll have it. Let's see. Let me go back. Shrinking fibroids. So to shrink fibroids, definitely cut chicken out. Even if you say, I'm going to cut chicken out for 6 weeks or 3 months, cut chicken out and be real with yourself. Cut out chicken and castor oil packs. I would put castor oil on a panty liner and I would wear that every day, but I would also wear a castor oil pack, which is just a cloth, and you douse it in castor oil and wrap it on your belly, on your side, or wherever your fibroids are, because they are in certain places, and some are bigger and smaller than others. Some have multiple, and I would do that every single day. And I would do that for a while. Just make sure you are consistent with it, and having a clean diet. Be careful of what you are consuming, what you're putting on your body, what you're putting in your hair, and you should be able to shrink them fibroids and not have to worry about surgery. It's a lot of comments. I appreciate y'all. So, I don't know. But botana oil, she said, before I go bald, you ain't gonna go bald. I know our hair will thin, but Um, Probably bulk natural where I would get botana oil from. Can I use ground cayenne pepper? So the thing with buying cayenne pepper from the store is it really cayenne pepper? Like you have to ask yourself that about all of our foods now. Is it really real? What is this? Um, I would definitely get a organic cayenne pepper. Something is better than nothing, long as it's a good cayenne pepper. If you have a health food store, or like we have Brighter Day here, which is our health food store, we can go there and get herbs. We can get supplements and different things. Grocery shop, but they also have a corner where they have seasonings, teas, and all this good stuff. I would go there. I would trust that some type of health food store before I trust the grocery store. But yeah, just make sure you're getting an organic cayenne pepper. But grow your own cayenne. It's so easy. Find you some seeds, whether it's Baker Creek, Haas Tools, get you some seeds, drop those seeds and grow it. You can grow it in a pot, a bucket, but it'll give you enough pepper to get you through an entire lifetime. Um, would it like to be pain free of arthritis, also itching? So, I last Wednesday when I went live, I talked about my pain-free journey. I am gonna do a video on it because I need to do an update video. I think it's been almost 2 years since I did the "I'm fighting for my life" video, and when I started that video, I was walking, but I was in pain. I was heavier than what I am now. I was very uncomfortable because of the pain, the back pain I was dealing with. But I gave myself 3 months to get it together. I don't want to be pain anymore. I felt like I was a burden to my husband because when we go out, I'm walking and holding my back or holding my hip or need to sit down because I'm hurting. So I had to take control of my life because the doctors couldn't help me. Um, Plus, I was turning to the wrong doctor. So I believe I started trusting God and learning what His medicine could do for me. So we created the Pain Away Oil, which is available at blacktropical.com, and that's what helped me with my arthritis, aches, and pains, and not just me. But anytime my husband have an ache or pain, my cousin broke her toe the other day. It helped her with that. People with knee issues, bone on bone issues, um, oh my God, Parkinson's. If you just sprain or strain a muscle, of course, we talked about the arthritis, neuropathy, sciatic issues. The Pain Away would definitely be your go-to. So our Pain Away oil is $28. That's shipped. We don't charge extra for shipping, but it's $28. The other day when I went in the post office, it was funny because we were standing there, and they were scanning my packages, and I got an alert saying that shipping fees went up. And I was like, I don't want to go up on our prices because of shipping free fees. But shipping fees did go up for the holidays. But we trying to see if we can just keep it. $28.99 is what it is now. That includes shipping. Same thing with the wild yam cream. The wild yam is great for hormone imbalance. It'll help balance off your hormones. It is $28.99 free shipping. All of our products are free shipping. So yeah, sugar is not good for us. I am so far behind, y'all. I'm sorry. What's that? So our products are not available at Amazon yet, but you can get them at blacktropical.com. Hey, growing. Hey, G Hud. Uh, so the Derma cream, yes, I am working on another batch of Derma Oasis, and I will have that available next week. Um, I think your order went out today. I shipped out a bunch of orders today. If you ordered just Pain Away, your order definitely went out before like noon today. No, before 10 o'clock this morning. Yours definitely went out. So we are located in Savannah, Georgia. So the way I use our wild yam for men, my husband used wild yam once a day, every day. He take a break when he forget to use it. Other than that, every day, once a day. Women, I use it from the 1st of the month until the 21st twice a day. I put a little bit here, a pea-sized amount here in the morning. In the evening, I come back, I do my neck. The next morning, I do the other wrist. That evening, I do my inner thigh, my belly, my breast. I rotate those areas for those 3 weeks from the 1st to the 21st. On the 21st until the 1st, I take a break because I don't have a cycle. I had a full hysterectomy. So I take my break at the end of the month. That way I know every month on the 21st I'm done. And then on the 1st, I'm picking it back up. You live in Savannah too? Ah, it's so funny when we run into people in Savannah and they like, oh my God. I'm like, yes, we are human. Speak to us. When you see us, I don't care where we at. We can be in Florida. We can be in Virginia. People have seen me in Hobby Lobby in North Carolina and was like, I know that voice. And I was like, oh yeah, it's me. So when y'all see us, speak to us. We love to stop and chit chat and meet our people because y'all are our family, and this is not possible without y'all. So we love when y'all stop us and speak to us. Big fan of your products. Think I missed when you mentioned we'll be restocking more items. So we restock every single Monday morning. Let me tell y'all are a blessing. We restock every Monday morning. Thank you so much. And happy belated birthday to you too, Darlene. I also had knee replacement, cut the vein, lots of pain. What can I use? Pain away oil. Definitely get our pain away oil. It's available at blackstropical.com. We restock every Monday. And I got my assistant sent me like 3 emails where we were sold out by Monday evening. Y'all are a blessing. And we get those packages out as soon as we can. But sometime I do restock again close to the end of the week. But every Monday by 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do restock. How much is the wild yam and the pain away? Now, I am going to restock wild yam today because I think I got an alert saying I was sold out. But I am going to restock wild yam today. I meant to do it before I got off here. So, visiting Maryland, I'm going to have to bring Bobby to Maryland because he loves crabs. And he don't know nothing about up north and crabs. The website is blackstropical.com. I am from Orlando, Florida. How can I call you? So we don't have a direct number to call us, but you can go through my assistant. You can send us an email at homestead@blackstropical.com. I have lower back pain. I would use the pain away oil because that's what most of my pain was, my lower back, and the pain away oil has helped me tremendously. Now I keep mine in this bottle. We keep ours. I like this anyway. What you have to do is shake it up well. It come in a 2-ounce bottle and take that dropper, put it wherever you need it and rub it in. Amazing. Amazing. My son has asthma because inhaler taking a while. Would like to see his tummy reduce. He is too young. So look into the benefits of mullein. Mullein is great for lung health. Now the wild yam cream can help with your hormones to balance the hormones off in your body. If you need to lose weight, your body will automatically lose weight. I had to get real with myself and stop playing and dipping and doing so much. So I decided, well, first I don't eat right. Like I'll get up in the morning and drink some water and keep it moving. Every now and then I might have a cup of coffee, but I'm not a big coffee drinker unless it's cold coffee. But I would start eating like 2 or 3 bites of watermelon in the morning, go for my walk, come back. I might bite another piece of watermelon or 2, and then I can get on with my day. I try to remind myself to eat by 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and then I'm done eating, but I don't eat until I'm stuffed anymore. Food would be so good, and I'm like, I'm going to eat all this. And I would. And I would be so full. So it was no point in me eating so much. So what I had to do was, even if I just take 3 bites and I'm full, or I feel like I'm not hungry anymore, I stop eating. And that has helped me lose a lot of weight just because I was holding a bunch of unhealthy weight. But I do get up and I go for my walks every morning. Me and Thor go for our walk every morning. Um, and that has helped me tremendously. Changing the way I eat, changing the way I think, like mindset. Sometimes you can be stressed out and that help you hold weight, and the hormones are off. So you definitely got to get that back in check. I've used the pain away and it's excellent. Good, Brenda, good. When we hurt, when our joints and body ache and hurt, it make us sit and do much or nothing. Because we hurt. And when you get up, you're going to hurt more. So you say, well, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to hurt. That pain away will have you working, doing stuff, and you be like, oh my God, I feel so good. When you take a bath at night, rub your knees down, whatever your aches and pains are, rub it down good, go to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have another great day. Always, always give God that credit, because you can wake up every single day still in pain or worse. You know, the pain could be worse. If the pain is better, I say thank God, even if the pain is still the same. But if it's a little less than what it was yesterday, or I can do this, I told my sister-in-law today, I said, it's been a long time since I've been able to cross my legs the way I can cross my legs. I was like, boy, God is good. Like every little thing, every accomplishment, it may be tiny to you or nothing to somebody else. God did that. Wild yam cream can help with menopause symptoms. Yes. So our symptoms are just so horrific because the hormones are off. So yeah, the wild yam cream can help with that. For high blood pressure, definitely a correct diet. Correct diet can help with everything, especially weight loss. Like I don't eat that much bread at all. Every now and then, depending on where I'm at or what kind of bread it is, I might eat a little bit, but I don't eat a lot of bread. So wheat is one thing. We really got to be careful with this wheat, because it's this modern wheat that we use now that we go to the store and get, whether whoever kind of flour it is, or bread or pasta, is junk, and it's adding to all of our issues, our aches, our pains, the weight, the hormone imbalance. So be careful of wheat. But I have cut back on wheat a whole lot. You know, thank Bobby for that, because Bobby loved pasta. But because he careful about his blood sugar now, he don't eat a lot of pasta. So that make me in turn always just, I make some hamburger patties and we good. But for high blood pressure, look into the benefits of cayenne pepper and beets. They are great, and that's what helped us control our blood pressure, is consuming cayenne pepper and beets every day. I don't have any here. The Pain Away is not on the website, so I'm gonna drop the link for the Pain Away. It should be there. You could be overlooking it. So that is for the Pain Away, the link I just dropped. And this next link will be for Wild Yam, but I will restock Wild Yam once, soon as I get off this live. I'll restock the Wild Yam for y'all. I love your products. The Pain Away is working on my knees, bone on bone and back. Good. Just be consistent. So that's the thing, y'all. And I always say it's 3 things we got to do when we are healing ourselves, because doctors don't heal us. We can't heal you. Your friends can't heal you. Your family can't heal you. But between you and God, you can heal yourself. But 3 things we have to do. We definitely have to trust God, because we using his medicine and his food to heal ourselves. We got to be patient, because we didn't get here overnight. These aches and pains been creeping up on us for a while, and now they are here. And we got to be consistent. We can't just look for a quick fix or one hit wonder. We got to be consistent. I broke my wrist. What can help? So with broken bones, I always tell people, go get that checked out. Make sure you don't need it reset, because if it needs to be reset, that is the first thing you want to do. Comfrey will heal the bone. Now, some people, like my cousin, she got a hairline fracture um on her toe. She called me and said, I broke my toe and it hurt like crazy. So I went to see her and she couldn't even wear a shoe because her toe was hurting so bad. She ended up going to get a boot, but it was nothing they can do to that. It's just a crack. So it was nothing they can do. So I applied Comfrey salve. We sell a Comfrey salve and Pain Away. The Pain Away was able to give her comfort so she can get through her day, because she was still at work. She was like, I'm not. She After I finished with her, they said, you need to go home. She said, I ain't going home. I'm gonna finish working. So for broken bones, I would definitely pair Comfrey salve and Pain Away. The Comfrey is gonna help mend the bone or heal the bone. The Pain Away is gonna keep you comfortable while you healing. It can keep you pain free. Um, okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, cause okay, now I can go back up. Numbness of the legs. So numbness of the legs and feet, that may be neuropathy. It may be neuropathy, or circulation issue. Pain Away is good for circulation issues. So I would definitely get Pain Away for that. For bladder issues, UTIs, I did see something about UTIs and bladder issues. Look into the benefits of um corn silk. Corn silk tea or tincture are good for those issues. Their expiration date on your Pain Away oil and Comfrey. No, we don't put water in our products because we don't want it to go rancid or expire fast. They are good for 10 years. Most people won't last 10 years, but they are good for about 10 years. Because we don't use teas or waters. We just extract the oils from it, combine them all together to make our products. Looking for something for cholesterol. So cholesterol is tricky because they'll give you numbers that don't even exist just because they want to put you on medicine. They like putting you on medicine because they got to make money. So when it comes to cholesterol, this is not the link I wanted to drop. But when it comes to cholesterol, first you need to find out what your numbers are, because they'll tell you that your cholesterol is high and it might be 260. Our brain needs fat, and they'll also make you feel like you need to leave oil. Now we need healthy fats and healthy oils for the brain to function and the body to stay on point. So the big question is, what is your cholesterol numbers, or what are they saying your cholesterol look like? Because they like to play with that. Okay, I don't know what I did, but far as cholesterol, I always tell people be careful. Like, it's not the butter on the bread; it's the bread under the butter. So be careful of wheat when it comes to your cholesterol. So if you eat a lot of bread, a lot of crackers, a lot of pasta, be careful with that. For toothaches, we oil pull for the most part. Now we oil pull with coconut oil. You just put a half a teaspoon of coconut oil in the mouth and swish it for like 10 minutes. And you go out and you spit it on the ground outside because it'll plug your drains. But you can do that every day, twice a day, and it's good for a toothache. If you need a toothache relief like right now and don't have something like a toothache plant, like we have a toothache plant that we grow for toothache, I will use cayenne pepper or clove. You can chew on a clove. You can swallow the juice, but you can chew on a clove, and that can help. Cayenne pepper will also help with a toothache. I went to the dentist today. I was like, goodness, she took 50 million pictures. I ain't got that many teeth. I said, look, they took 5 teeth last year. My wisdoms, I still have my wisdoms. They took my wisdom teeth and 1 extra tooth that was giving me an issue. That was the first time I ever had a toothache. So they took those 5 teeth, and the day she was like, oh, well, let's get some imaging to see, since you had surgery, make sure everything good. And she did, and we will forever take. I was like, Jesus Christ, how many teeth I got in my head? But it was so funny because when the doctor came in, she said, "Oh wow, you've never had a." She said, "You've never had a cavity," and I said, "No." And then when she finished, I said, "Well, do cavities go away or something?" And they were laughing. She said, "No, they don't go away, but she said it's rarely that we see people almost 50 that don't have or haven't had a cavity." I was like, "Nah, doing good." We do use oregano oil. We use oregano oil about 2 weeks out the month. Now, we like to pair oregano oil with black seed oil. That is a great combination. That is like the ultimate antibiotic. Black seed oil and oregano oil. You can find them at Andale Homestead. We don't sell oregano oil, but Andale Homestead does. But we use it for 2 weeks and then we 2 weeks off. So cloves are excellent to help for toothaches. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. How can I purchase black turmeric? So we may have black turmeric available in December. We usually pull our turmeric in December, right before it get really, really cold. If we get really, really cold, so we'll pull turmeric in December, and if whatever we have, that's what we make available then. When will the eczema cream be back in stock? Next week, and soap will be in stock next week also. Um, so we keep ours in the dropper bottle, and I take like the dropper bottle only fill half. So I take that half of black seed and oregano oil for 2 weeks. And then I take 2 weeks break because everything need a break. Um, you know, you know how that is. Everything need to be in moderation. Everything need a break. Just because we are human and not consistent, we'll take a break and forget one day. That's why I say don't beat yourself up. Give yourself some grace. It's okay. Um, I do put black seeds in my oregano oil sometime and just let them infuse that way. And then I got two because I'm not good at. I got to do both, pull both, strain, but I don't strain nothing anyway. So I just put black seeds in my oregano oil and I let them infuse that way. And then it just sit forever because my oregano oil been had oregano and oil in it for 2 years now or something. It's been a while. So we sell two different kinds of soap. We sell a honey turmeric banana soap, and we sell a blue butterfly honey turmeric soap. Both soaps we actually grow the we grow the banana blossoms and we grow the blue butterfly pea to incorporate in our soaps. But then we use our honey and from our girls and our turmeric from our yard that we grow. Black turmeric is the most powerful turmeric ever. It is very potent. It is an exotic turmeric. It is disgusting. It tastes terrible. But the properties, beneficial properties in the black turmeric are way more potent than any kind of turmeric. But it is disgusting. When you make a smoothie or something, that's when you have to use that because that is some terrible stuff. Bobby and I tried to eat one little cut of it, and no, we couldn't even get it down. We couldn't even chew on it a little bit. So just gotta be, yeah, it was crazy. Black turmeric, yeah, I dropped that video so you can see. It's called black turmeric, but it's blue looking. It is a beautiful color, but it's blue. Comfrey salve is good. Have bug age spots on my face because of probably so. It could be because of hormones. Yeah. I mean, we get age spots. Sandy, my friend, as she aged, she would always say, "What's that?" or "What's this?" And she had age spots on her face. And I was like, "It's just wisdom. It's okay. It's just wisdom." She was 107. But yeah, age spots can come from hormone imbalance. Yeah, it tastes awful. Jamie, yes, I can see. I don't know. I might have passed your comments. So, but if you can ask it, I will wait a second to see if it pop up. Daughter has on her teeth using coconut oil to affect them. No, For the coconut oil pulling, it should not. It's just coconut oil, you know. It's just like almost like gargling, but what it's doing is it's cleaning your sinuses, it's pulling all the junk out of your mouth, cleaning your teeth, cleaning your tongue, cleaning your gums. That coconut oil is just cleansing your mouth and even your sinuses. Um, how much of the oil and black seed do you take at once? So my dropper bottle, I use the dropper bottle, and when you fill the drop that syringe up in your dropper bottle, it might fill up like halfway. That's all I take every day for 2 weeks. That's it. We appreciate you, Faith. We appreciate you. So I just dropped. I'm gonna drop the link to Black's Tropical website again, where you can find our products. Wild yam cream for hormone imbalance. We talked a lot about the pain away oil for different pains and other issues that we may have. I will restock the wild yam cream now. How often should you do oil pulling? Every day. Every day. I appreciate you, Jamie. Thank you so much. Oil pulling, you can do that every day. You can do it twice a day. Um, we Sunday. We may go live Sunday. We'll see. Bobby might go live in the car. What about the cancer tea? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you talking about soursop? Soursop is good for cancer, but again, you have to do your own research. No certain kind of coconut oil. Do you have soursop? Oil pulling is when you use coconut oil to basically cleanse your mouth. Um, no, we don't have soursop available yet, but we will soon. We have been freeze drying and working at that. So, again, Sunday morning may look different. I don't know. We'll be in a car or somewhere, and Bobby might go live. We'll be traveling back from Virginia Sunday throughout the day. However, again, hashtag replay if you are catching the replay, and let us know where are you tuning in from. Share this live out. Make sure you are following us and hit that thumbs up. That always help us. So we'll put out more information. I got seeds in my pocket. Parsley seeds. Parsley is good for the kidneys. I got parsley seeds in my. I brush my teeth with coconut oil. It's moving so fast. What do you use for burning legs at night? So, do you have restless leg syndrome? I would use magnesium. We do is when we get out of the tub, we take our magnesium body butter and rub our feet, the bottom of our feet, good with that, and it'll help with that burning sensation. But if you have neuropathy or sciatic issues, pain away for sure. Pain away. You live in Virginia? I'm from Virginia, Jamie. Ohio, Lynchburg. I know exactly where Lynchburg is. South Carolina, Ohio, New York. Beautiful. Orlando, Florida. We were in Jacksonville the weekend, Sunday. We were in Jacksonville because they have a latte in Jacksonville, which is my favorite Asian store. My mom introduced me to latte in Richmond, Virginia. And then Bobby and I went to Orlando to visit latte in Orlando, which I ain't my favorite latte. But then we went to latte in Jacksonville, and it was slam packed. I was like, wait a minute, is this the mall? Why are all these people here? It was slam packed, but I love it. They have so many different fruits and vegetables and fresh seafood and fresh food and fresh meat and so many varieties. I was like so happy. And then my bonus child was with me, and she was able to experience that and try some new things with us, which was fun. Um, Having Bobby spend the day with his baby is always fun, but then we went and tried something new and different. That was amazing. But all right, y'all. Sunday morning, we shall see y'all. Again, the book. What I do? I put it back. Anywho, I don't want to pull everything off the wall. Y'all have an amazing week. Again, we will resume shipping on Tuesday, but you might see me pulling orders tonight. I'm packing orders. They just will drop them off on Tuesday. Monday is a holiday. but we will get your order out to you. If you have placed the order and you did not receive your order within 10 days or so, make sure you send us an email at homestead@blackstropical.com so we can look into what's going on with your order, because it should not take that long, but some orders get lost or whatever the post office be doing, and we can't keep up with all the trackings, but we will definitely make sure you get your order if you are having an issue. So blackstropical.com again is the website. Y'all have an amazing day. We love and appreciate y'all. Oh, and don't let nobody steal your joy. Y'all heard Thor snoring? It's 5:30. Why is he snoring?